Hi all, this is Bridget. If you're like me, you're in the last semester of your counseling program, your master's degree counseling program, and it's time to take the dreaded tests, the CPCE and the NCE. So as I've been going through this process, I've been making some mental notes about things that have worked and things that haven't worked, and I wish to share them with you. This is going to be a review specifically of one of the apps that I had suggested, that is the NCE app. And it's a gray background as you go into the app store. It's a gray background with two people talking. So it's a pretty obvious one. There are other ones that are in there, but this is the one that was recommended by others, not just myself. It has like a 4.9 star rating. And it seemed to fit my needs. It gave me pretty concise answers, and it told me the areas of the 8 content areas that I was weak in, and that helped a lot. When you go, they'll ask you a question about what kind of membership you want, if you want a month per month, or if you want a lifetime. And I chose the lifetime because if you remember from one of my other videos, they suggest at least 2 to 3 months to study for this. And the minute you go beyond 2 months, it actually costs more than the lifetime. So I just went ahead and pulled the trigger. I've spent far more on the books than the $100 required for this. So I just spent the $100. The reason I liked it is it helps you track your progress. It gives you a question of the day, and you can kind of start to recognize the areas that you're weakest in. When you do go through those areas, it gives you a pretty concise explanation. So for example, and I'm just making up one, if it were to give you a scenario of a child who's sucking their thumb and ask you what Freudian phase that child was fixated in, you have O, A, P, L, G. So O, oral, A, anal, etc., etc. And so you would pick oral because the kid's sucking their thumb. And then they'd give you a yes or a no answer and explain it briefly. So I liked this app. It was relatively easy to use. It doesn't take a lot of memory up. Some of the other ones take a lot more memory, so it doesn't clog up your memory, and it leaves you time to be able to use other apps. And the way that I've been using it for both the CPCE, which I've already done, and the NCE, which I'm studying for, is 15 to 30 minutes a day as part of my 4-hour study block. So that means 1 hour reading, 1 hour watching YouTube, 1 hour with different apps, and I have a couple of different apps, and then 1 hour reviewing the weak areas. So I hope that's helpful. Again, it's the gray app. It says NCE on it, gray, with two people talking. And good luck. I'm rooting for you.